achu.vanessa.
Hi loves, happy new year, welcome to 2023. If you're new to my channel, my name is Vanessa and I'm a Cameroonian content creator based in Yaoundé, Cameroon. So guys, today I bring you guys gist as always, but we have happy gist and we have sad gist, and it's rather unfortunate that what I'm going to share with you guys today is quite sad. So here's the story. So allegedly this girl gave her sick baby Tramadol in order for him to sleep so she could go out and have fun, and while she was having fun the baby died. So I saw this story 2 days ago on Better Things, which is like a Cameroonian web page. It's not a web page, like a Cameroonian account. I wasn't going to comment because I wanted to hear both sides of the story before concluding, because this type of issues are very delicate. Like the initial shock of a mom who took her time to give birth to her child and then later on give the babe Tramadol. I don't know why I keep calling babies babe. Sorry. And later on give the baby Tramadol is beyond me. I actually don't want to imagine that a mother is capable of doing things, but then again the heart of man is wicked. So apparently when she got pregnant, her parents drove her out of the house. She went to live with her partner and his family, and they were not able to take care of her, neither were they able to take care of the baby. So she left them, got a 1-bedroom apartment, and started hustling. Allegedly she's also a hookup girl, and that's what she does to survive and also to fend for her baby. I cannot fault a mother for being for doing what she has to do to feed her child. Once you have a child, it's your responsibility, and I believe that she was doing everything she possibly could to give that child a better life than the one she had. And the story of her leaving this child at home and giving this child drugs, I don't know, I just find that the story is incomplete. Tramadol is not the first painkiller I would think about if my child is sick, but then again not everybody thinks like me. So I would like to believe that even if she did that in ignorance. Use it as a drug. So I don't understand how she gave her baby Tramadol thinking that it was going to make the baby sleep so she could do what she had to do. And I also hear stories of people saying she actually didn't go to the club. She actually went to go and meet a client so that she could get paid and then use the money to now buy drugs for the child because the child was sick. And allegedly when she came back in her bag, she actually had drugs for the child and everything. So it's a sad situation. There's a lot of things to consider. If she actually did give this child drugs, I would like to believe that it was it was ignorance, and her intention was not to kill the child, but to somehow give her the opportunity to hustle so that she could save her child. But in not knowing what she was doing, she ended up killing the child. Again, all of this is allegedly. We cannot say for sure. We are not sure of what happened because there's nothing concrete. And also the neighbors beating her up was just highly unnecessary. The videos I saw, they took off her top. She was actually half naked, and they actually really beat her up. They forced her to carry the child and all of these things. Just public humiliation without actually knowing the cause of death, because no autopsy was conducted. So you cannot say for sure that this child died because of Tramadol. And all blogs, all posts have named her a killer. Now again, this is why I avoided talking about all of this. I gave it time so that I could hear both sides of the story. According to the babe, she was actually at home and she wasn't out. She was with the child. She just didn't know. I also heard voice notes of the girl talking about her going to the police station to give her statements, her having witnesses that saw her at home, and so basically debunking all these stories. We don't even know where the stories came from. Obviously nobody would ever come up to say, I said you did this. So there's just a lot of things to consider. But what I would say is this generation is doing the most. I also would blame, I don't know, I would not say the word is blame, but I would understand a parent's anger. You know, your daughter gets pregnant out of wedlock, comes to the house, and the first thing you think of, I don't know why that is to send the child away, to go back to the boy that put her in a family way. In some cases, in my work, in some cases, there's a high probability of it not working, because if the guy was responsible enough, he would have taken his responsibility and he wouldn't have to like wait for you to send her out of the house and all of these things. But African parents have their own special mentality. Trust me, they have their way of thinking. So this babe, I actually really feel bad for her, because not only did she have to leave her family house, she had to leave the guy's house, and now that the child is dead, like all the parents plus the guy, the deadbeat, I don't want to curse, plus the guy, they all come out from the blue, you know, wanting to bury the child in places. Like, where were you when she was suffering? Where were you when she had to sell her body to make sure that this child ate, to make sure that he had drugs when he was sick? I hear that she used to beg for food to feed her child. So when she was going through all of these things, where were you? Why did you decide to appear out of the blue when the child is dead and blame her for things when you could have literally avoided everything by just being responsible enough to take care of your child, by just being responsible enough to take care of your grandchildren? And unfortunately, the child is dead. So you're giving flowers. Like, don't give me my flowers while I'm dead. Give me while I'm alive. When I was alive, when that child was alive, you couldn't do anything for him. Now, all of a sudden, you know, you're blaming the girl and saying rubbish. Where were you when she needed you? No. So I refuse to term this girl a murderer, because I do not know for sure what happened. And life has a funny way of revealing the truth. Honestly, the truth will come out one day or the other. It's just a matter of time. If she actually really did that, she would face the full wrath of the law and the full wrath of karma. And yeah, I think that's my opinion on this topic. I don't want to drag it. I don't want to say, you know, I don't want to say too much. I will just wait for life to take its focus. More is going to resurface on social media. You know, we're going to get more videos, more proof, and based on that, we'll be able to like give constructive criticism, if that's what we're doing. So guys, I hope you love this video. If you love this video, please subscribe. Welcome to the family if you did subscribe. And yeah guys, also don't forget to like, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye.